Hello everybody, I hope that you all are doing well. Everybody's doing okay here at the tiny house. And right now Buddy is over at Nana's. He's hanging out with her on her porch because I'm going to be working on our porch here at the tiny house. I got some sealer yesterday, and so I'm going to be doing some sanding and put a new sealer on the porch, and I just didn't want him to be around that. And so we're going to be doing that, and then some produce had come in that I had ordered, and I'm planning on getting that done, planted today too. Ordered a couple of blackberry bushes and some strawberries. The raised flower beds did come in. I don't have it put together yet, and I don't know, it may be a week or two before I can get that put together, but I had got some strawberries, so I really need to try to get those planted so they can survive, and then I'll get them transplanted into the raised flower bed once I get all of that together. Plus I need to get some soil and some compost for the raised flower beds too. So that's kind of on hold for a minute. And next week they're predicting like a lot of rain towards the end of the week. It may be a rainy weekend next weekend, so we'll just have to wait and see what happens next weekend. But today is a beautiful day outside, and I thought this is a project I've been wanting to get to for a while. And through the years, I've had the porch probably like maybe 5 years. And so a lot of the like stain and stuff, I'll show you here in a minute, it's kind of like peeled away, and so whenever you put a new seal on it, it just looks like patchy, and so it doesn't really look that great. So I'm hoping sanding some of these areas that will help to make it look a lot better once I get the new seal on it. So I'm going to be doing that. And then a little update with last week we did the vinegar, Epsom salt, and the Dawn dish liquid, and that did really good. And so I'll show you like the areas that I sprayed outside. And I forgot to tell you last week too, whenever I did the Google AI to see like how much to add, like with the salt and the Dawn and all that mixture, it said to do it on when it's like sunny, on a really sunny day. And so I think that probably helps a lot too. And so it may work better on a sunny day than if you apply it on a cloudy day, possibly. It was a sunny day whenever we did it last week, and I had good results from it. I think there was just a few areas that I missed when I sprayed, so I'm going to have to go back over that sometime. And so I guess we'll get started. My house is a mess because I took everything off the porch, and you know I have that hammock swing, and so I had to like find the tool to like take like the arm part off of the hammock swing, and it was like embedded in my couch. And so I didn't put it back together because I have a storage couch. I didn't put the couch and stuff back together because I knew I would need to put the tools back. And so it is a hot mess here in the tiny house, hoping to get to getting a few things straightened up too. Today is Sunday the 29th, and then next week is Easter, so I want to wish everyone a happy Easter, whatever you have planned. I hope you get to spend it with some of your favorite people, and happy Easter everyone. And so we're going to get started, and I don't know if this is the proper mask for like sanding, probably isn't. Back in my facility days when I was nursing in facilities, now I work from home, I had like an N95 mask, so I'm going to just use this for like sanding. So hopefully it'll work good. If it protects you from viruses, maybe it'll protect you from sanding dust too, sawdust. Yeah, here's my hot mess over here. So I had to get down in this compartment, and so I had to move everything, and I am just going to wait to get all of that put back together after I get the hammock swing put back. So this is what I was talking about, how it kind of like peels up, and so whenever you stain over it, it just doesn't cover those areas. So I'm going to work on sanding it to see if maybe that will help it look a little better. And I guess like here it's just really like weather worn. And so these are places where I sprayed, like around the bricks here. In between the bricks you can tell that that is all withered and dead. And then I sprayed back here and you can see it did really good. I think we're going to start around the edges because that's the worst part, and just see if this will help. I got all the flaky stuff sanded off the deck, and I don't know, it still may look kind of splotchy whenever I put this new sealer on it. Hopefully to help it look better. I really and truly need a new deck, but I'm hoping I'll get a few more years out of this one before I replace it. Just trying to make it last as long as possible. And I got, this one is Valspar. It's 1 coat exterior stain and sealer, Cannon Brown is what we're going to be using today. And we'll see how it looks. Even if it looks terrible, you know, we'll have a sealer on it. And it usually says like 1 coat, but most of the time I still have to do like 2 coats. Try to get it all mixed up good. And I picked up a big brush, so maybe it won't take as long because we got other things to do today. So hopefully it'll work good. Got my knee pads here. This is hard on the knees. I went with the darker color, hoping it will help cover up some of this. Maybe if I do like 2 coats, it'll cover it better. Maybe it'll all blend in good. So what do you think? You think it's looking better? I do. I think it's looking a lot better. Oh, just got it on my hands. So already what I've done and what I haven't done, you can see, I think it looks a lot better. I ordered some blackberry bushes, and so I thought I got 2 of them, and I thought right here may be a good place for them. And this is like the garden area, like on the side of Mom's house. I'll show you where we are. There's a tiny home. There's Mom's house, her little back garden, and planting them right here. And so it says full to partial sun, and so this is both. It gets full sun like in the morning time, and then as you can see here in the afternoon, it's 3 o'clock, it's getting some shade. So I think maybe, hopefully, this will be a good place to put them. Let's see, spacing is 4 feet, and they get 5 to 8 feet tall. We'll put one right here. Hopefully I can, there's some gravel here. Look at this little baby shovel, isn't it cute? Everything's kind of dry right now because we really haven't had like much rain lately. But we got rain in the forecast, so we will see what happens. We have a blueberry bush, and my memory could be bad. It seems like Mom and Dad built this house in '79, and it seems like we had blueberry bushes back then. They were like over where all the trees and stuff are, and where the storm shelter is. But my recollection could be wrong. So I think that's good. So I got some, it says this is for raised beds, but I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and use it because it's what I got. So my brother-in-law is supposed to get me some soil and compost for the raised flower bed. But today we're going to go ahead, because the strawberries, I have them, and I don't want them to die. So I'm going to go ahead and get them. I have a container, the one that we did the cucumbers in last year. So I'm going to put them in there temporarily. The spacing may not be right in them. I just don't want them to... I just don't want them to die. I've been wanting strawberries for a long time. Try to get this little baby straight. I think that's good. Put some fresh dirt around. Alright, and I think we'll put some more of that compost like around it here. And I don't know, am I supposed to put this around it too? We can. Maybe that'll help protect it. Not really sure if we're supposed to, but there. And then I'll do this other one, probably about the length of a shovel. Maybe about like right here. I don't know if we'll have blackberries this year, but maybe next year. I need to research and find out like when they bloom and start growing blueberries. Not blueberries, blackberries. And I watched several videos last night about keeping the wasp away and the yellow jackets and hornets. And so I ordered some stuff from Amazon to try to do that. And then I shared with you my friend Wendy on Mountain Modern Adventure. She showed a video last year about mixing up borax solution, so I'm going to do that too. And then it shows some other things you can do to help keep them away. And so when that stuff comes in from Amazon, I'll share that with you. And they're just pests. They really are. And they cause a lot of damage, like when they sting you and stuff. If you're like me and you're very allergic. And so try to make our home safe. And then with the borax solution, what you do is you attract them. It doesn't hurt the bees, so the bees are safe. You'll attract them, then they'll come and I guess like drink it or whatever they do, then they take it back to their nest. And so they say it collapses the colony. And then that way, like you keep doing it, keep putting it out, then it'll hopefully, if not get rid of, but severely diminish like the colonies to help keep you safe at your home, because we want to get outside and enjoy the outdoors, but we don't want to get stung and get attacked either by hornets and wasps and yellow jackets. And it talked about how aggressive yellow jackets are. And so I'll share that with you maybe in the next week or two. All right, let's head on over and start the strawberries. I'm going to water these and then we'll do the strawberries. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to plant the strawberries in these right for now until I get the raised flower bed all done. So I'm just going to take this out and I used this last year to plant some cucumbers, and it didn't do great, but it did okay. And then I got this, and where I got these from, in case you're interested, I got it from Gurney's, Gurneys. So I ordered it online, and it's a nursery, and so they just sent it to me in the mail. So I'm just going to put a little bit of strawberry fertilizer in here and just like mix it up with the soil and then plant the strawberries. And this is the first time I've ever planted strawberries. And so if you plant strawberries, I think it was Pam. Was it you, Pam, that told me about how to plant strawberries? I know you're supposed to do it like so many inches apart, but just remember, this here is just temporary. So these are called the Whopper is the name of these strawberries. So I'll do, and then the other one is called Eversweet. And so I'm just gonna dig some holes with my fingers and then get them planted. I just didn't want to keep them in the bag until I get the raised flower bed going. I've seen other videos where people like put them in hanging pots. Let's see. Get one here in the middle. Oh, right. Wrong way. Roots down. There. So I don't know if these have produced strawberries this year or not. It said on the package 1 year. So I don't know what that means. It'll be a year before I get strawberries. I guess we'll find out. But you gotta start somewhere, even if it takes a year. And then these buckets, I had drill holes in the bottom so it can have proper drainage when I do the cucumbers. So it'll be able to drain. Just get some fresh soil here. Alright, I think that looks good. We'll just put a little straw around. I don't know if this straw is the right kind of straw to use or not. But it's what I got, so we're gonna use it. And then I'm just going to do the same thing with the other one. Alright, I think that's good. I'm going to do the same thing with this one. The other one is Eversweet. I'm going to do the same as I did with this one. And then this is just temporary until I get the raised flower bed, the raised garden bed, get it all situated. And then I will transplant it and put it in that. And then I'll just water this as needed. And so I'm planning on I can't lift it because these are heavy. Just put it over here in the back garden area out of the way. And it's still going to get plenty of sun. And then I'll do the same with that one. And then we'll be back here in a little bit.
When the sage brings the rite of spring, morning dove and the sparrows sing, through the light that the sun will bring, reborn.
Alright, now we gotta put these boats back in here. This is the thing that I had to tear my couch apart to get, this little wrench right here. All right, now we just need to put the swing back on it, and then the porch, I think the porch is done except for what I need to finish staining, and I'll do that at a different time because I'm running out of day.
The smell of rain, muddy grasses across the plain, red-winged blackbird, soft refrain.
Alright, here's the porch. I think it looks a whole lot better. I got footprints everywhere. But I really do like the darker color. The edges, that was driving me crazy. They are so much better compared to the way it was before. Got it all sanded down and got 2 coats of stain on it. So I still have to do, you can tell the difference between where I stained and where I didn't. So I got to do the tops and then the top of this one too. And I did the railing on this side, but I still need to do the railing on the outside. But you see the difference? So this is a before, and then this, it looks a whole lot better. All right. I'm glad that mostly this project is done. Buddy and I hope that you enjoyed this video. Yes, we do. Say hello. Hello. He's been at Nana's all day while I get all this stuff done. And if you like this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe and ring that bell so you won't miss a notification. And share and hype and all the things. Do all the things. It really helps the channel grow. And in case you didn't know, it's free to subscribe. It doesn't cost you a thing. I hope that you all have a great week, a great weekend, and a great week. And happy Easter to you all. And say, God bless. God bless, and you be safe. And we'll see you on the next one. Say, yes, we will. We'll see you on the next one. Yeah. Buddy loves to swing. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Oh, Buddy, we finally got all of our stuff done. Yeah. Are you tired? You been playing hard today? Alright, let's go in.